Apple made an announcement on August 6th that they would be rolling out, quote, a system for checking photos for child abuse imagery on a country-by-country basis, depending on local laws, according to Reuters. This means Apple is joining Facebook, Microsoft, and Google, who have taken similar virtuous measures. Nobody wants to see people trafficking in child pornography. And if we can stop it and we can catch these people and put them in jail, that's a fantastic thing for us to do in society. However, Apple's announcement is a little different than the other big tech companies, which are scanning basically the cloud. This time, Apple seems to be screening the photos before they're uploaded to the cloud. Now, this is because you need to know the architecture of this. Apple has said, we're going to keep all your stuff on your phone, not in our cloud. We're going to be the anti-Facebook and the anti-Google. We will keep your stuff on your phone, we'll keep it encrypted, and you'll be on your own. However, what that does is it triggers a bigger dilemma, which is if you're a terrorist, if you're a criminal, if you're trafficking in this kind of horrible content, it's locked up on your phone. So here comes the backdoor. Now, if the backdoor to the iPhone seems familiar, it's because the San Bernardino shooting done by terrorists was controversial because Apple would not allow a backdoor to be given to the phone. So if you protect people's privacy with encryption and you don't give backdoors to the government, which the government has always had, then you protect individuals' privacy in aggregate, but you allow criminals to benefit from that. This is a big dilemma. There is no easy solution here, but I think we can all agree that if there's a terrorist attack, Apple should unlock the damn phone. And the end, period, end of story. So now we get to the next thing. Okay, child pornography seems like an easy one. Give the information to the government, put these people in jail. Should not be controversial, except that now we have a technological edge case here. The entire concept of the iPhone is that it's its own black box. It's its own black phone, which is what I think the CIA and other intelligence agencies call these phones. They're phones that can't be unlocked, can't be unencrypted. You get the idea. And so according to the AP, here's how the technology works. It's using something called neural match, which is designed to detect images of sexual abuse of children, and it scans for these images before they are uploaded to iCloud while still on the device. If the technology locates a match, the photo in question will be reviewed by a human. If child porn is confirmed, the user account will be disabled and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children will be notified. I also think there's some database of child pornography that is also scanned for them. I don't know what that's called, but I remember reading about that in a Wired story, as I believe. Here's the Reuters quote. Apple says it will only scan in the United States and other countries to be added one by one because obviously laws will be different in different places. But according to the Reuters story, in an internal Slack channel, 800 messages long, many Apple employees spoke out against the plan, as told to Reuters by an anonymous employee who saw the thread. Now, again, back to the Slack channels and the discussions. 800 messages, not a lot of messages in a Slack channel. And we don't know how many employees are in here. Reuters doesn't have that information, so there's no context. We don't know if this was 10 people in there doing 800 messages, 800 people doing one message. We don't know if it was one person who was upset and is like a super privacy nut, or if there are 800 privacy nuts at Apple who are going after this. And we don't know the denominator. We don't know how many employees there are who have access to this room or whatever. Tech feature analyst Jane M Wong, who is the woman that always scoops Twitter's new features, if you remember, she tweeted the following: I am concerned Apple cannot and will not say no to potential requests from China given the market and factories. And that is something I've been talking about on this program for a long time, which is in other countries is another key angle of the story, which is in countries that tell you, give us the entire iCloud of everybody, which is China. And they're probably doing this, and they're definitely doing the same with TikTok in my mind, there's no question. So every piece of information on TikTok is now on China servers. If TikTok has access to your entire photo library and you have things in your photo library you don't want shared, I'm betting the Chinese government has it now. If you're the son of a senator or a congressman or the president and you have things on your phone, the Chinese government has it. They now blackmail the senator. Hey, we have the nudes of your child or whatever it happens to be, and Hunter Biden, anybody? This is actually happening. This is not some kind of hypothetical situation here where somebody could be blackmailed or it could cause political interference. So there are genuine concerns here. And if there's anything that can be learned from this, it's that these issues are not going to be easy to solve. especially not for Apple, who now wants to have the high ground on privacy, but they're now proven that they can stay on your phone and deliver stuff. For me, any way to catch these people, I'm for. Period, end of story. I know that might be controversial coming from a tech person, but I also think they should have unlocked the San Bernardino phone. Sorry if you disagree with that. I understand why you disagree with it. I'm sure I'll debate it with my besties on the All In podcast. But when it comes to certain crimes like this and terrorism, I have zero sympathy, and I'm willing to give up some of my privacy in order to have that happen. I know that's a risk. That's a controversial thing for a tech person to say, but I trust Apple. Maybe I'm stupid, but I do have some trust for that brand and for that company. But I do think directionally Apple is correct in what they're doing. And I do think anybody who's nervous about their privacy is also correct. It is possible for both of these things that seem to be in conflict are actually correct. You're right to be worried about your privacy, and you have every right to be worried about your privacy and concerned that Apple has such sophisticated technology to do this. And you could also agree that Apple should do this and that controls need to be in place. And we have to really think this through because it's going to get worse and worse as time goes on. And these are not easy issues. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. Blog or publish content, promote your business, announce upcoming events or special projects, and sell products and services of all kinds and more. They also have powerful e-commerce functionality, and everything is optimized for mobile right out of the box. So no matter what you're using, an iPad, a Surface, an iPhone, an Android phone, it doesn't matter. All these beautiful templates just work. And of course, it's got built-in SEO, free and secure hosting, and 24/7 award-winning customer support. We did Remote Demo Day in 2020. We were suffering through the pandemic. We were confused. How are these startups going to get funded? And I said, throw up a Squarespace site. It's a project. Maybe it turns into a business. And boy, did it ever. We have now funded over a dozen companies, over $14 million in funding. And this all from setting up a simple Squarespace website and tweeting it. So go to squarespace.com/twist for a free trial. Squarespace.com/twist for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, use the offer code TWIST and save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And congratulations for the team going public by direct listing on May 19th. What an amazing journey it's been. Congratulations again.